Hey guys, and welcome back to YakWaxLips. My name is Michael, your point-and-click adventurer, and this is episode 2 of Let's Play Broken Sword 2, The Smoking Mirror. In the previous episode, we went to see Professor Ubier, but it turns out he wasn't there, and instead, Nico got kidnapped, and I got left alone with a deadly spider, which I subsequently squished. Anyway, we're here with good old pal Robino. He's a good fella. He's not. He's a swine. Anyway, let's talk to him about this stone, because we think Nico's been stolen to do this.
What do you suppose the carving on the stone means?
I don't know. I haven't shown it to anyone.
Why don't you just give it to me?
I don't want your death on my conscience, George.
Come on.
Where did Nico get the stone?
It was sent to her.
From where? Who?
I'm not sure I should tell you.
Oh, you should.
It was something to do with smuggling.
Oh, more than that, please. Robino. Useless.
Why didn't Nico take the stone to Ubier?
I don't know. Perhaps she suspected something like this would happen.
If she's been hurt, Andre, I'll break every bone in your body.
No, that's typical of you. Do you think I don't care what happens to Nicole?
It occurred to me that slugs don't have bones to break, but I kept that thought to myself. Tell me about your friend Ubier.
He's more of a professional acquaintance than a friend.
I see. So you don't really know him at all.
No, I don't.
Well, tell me more about him. This man you don't know anything about. Okay, that's not going to help, is it?
Does Ubier employ a guy from Central America?
Maybe. I don't know.
What do you think this is, Andre?
I don't know.
I'll give you a clue. It's got more backbone than you.
You think you're amusing, don't you?
Oh, are you trying to ask for his help and then you're just... Well, George, you are tactless.
What can you tell me about this pot?
South or Central American, I'd say. I have a friend who'd be able to tell you more.
Where can I find this guy?
He owns a gallery on the left bank, the Gliese Gallery.
Right, let's go to the Gliese Gallery.
See you later.
Goodbye, Georgie.
Georgie.
I've had enough of your games, Kola. Tell me what you've done with my stone.
I thought your business was simply smuggling cocaine, Karzak. Why are you so interested in that stone?
Either you tell me what I want to know, or Pablo here will make you talk.
Okay. Well, I figured someone at the university would be able to help. So I had a word with one of my girlfriends, and she told me her boyfriend was a lecturer. I sent the stone to the Department of Ethnology. You know, I figured it was South American, so... You're not buying this, are you?
That's enough! I don't have time to listen to your mindless prattle. We'll leave you to think it over. Come the morning, you'll be ready to talk.
Oh dear. Oh dearie me. Right, let's just go. Let's go.
Now I had another lead. I could either go back to Ubier's house or visit the Gliese Gallery.
Gliese Gallery, please. I presume that's that.
The Gliese Gallery had style and class, but very few customers.
Oh dear. Well, let's talk to these few customers.
Hi, girls.
My reaction as well, girls. My reaction as well.
What's the joke?
あなたはキレてですね。
Okay, fine. I didn't think much of any of these artifacts.
Oh, look at that. That looks creepy.
The pots were protected by a glass case.
Okay. Maybe it's this guy we have to talk to. Need to talk to someone, or maybe this guy.
Are you Mr. Gliese, the owner?
Good God, no.
Then I guess that must be him over there, right?
Your powers of deductive reasoning astound me.
Oh, you swine.
Would you give me your opinion on this pot, sir?
Yes, very rapuche.
Rapouche?
Hideous.
What the hell do you think you're doing?
That was my pot. I spent good money on... I didn't spend any money on it. I stole that pot in good faith.
You smashed my pot.
Certainly, it was not only worthless, it was ugly and offensive.
To you, maybe.
Believe me, I was doing you a favor.
What a jerk.
What's that you're drinking?
I'm not sure, but I have a suspicion it might be urine. Glees can't expect a favorable criticism of his gallery when he serves this muck.
That pot you smashed belonged to Professor Oubier.
Did it really? I thought the man had more taste.
I wasn't going to waste any more breath talking to that pompous blimp. Maybe I could turn the situation to my advantage, and at the same time, get my revenge.
Yes, George, you're all about revenge. Can I pick up?
The pot had smashed into too many pieces to retrieve.
Okay. Well, I'm kind of thinking already that we need to get that absinthe and pour it in his glass.
The way that guy was gripping the glass, I'd need a wrench to get away from him.
Okay, let's talk to Glees. Oh, that pops up straight away. Let's talk to Glees. Hello, you going to talk to him?
I'd like to ask you a
There you
few
go.
questions, if you don't mind.
Certainly, sir. I'd be most happy to oblige.
You're English?
These days one prefers to think of oneself as European.
Sure. Whatever you say.
And how precisely may one assist you, sir?
Oh, let's ask about... Oh, we can't show him the pot. That's a shame.
What I really wanted to ask you about was a black stone.
A black stone?
Yeah, it's a Mayan artifact, about as big as my hand.
No, sir. One doesn't get much call for black stones. If it's Mayan artifact you're interested in, I have some rather exquisite pots.
So did I, until that slob smashed it. Have you heard of Professor Oubier?
Of course. His name is synonymous with Mayan art. A number of these artifacts were supplied by Oubier himself.
Oh, I wonder if we can get one of them for reasons unknown.
Do you believe the story that Oubier murdered his wife?
If it was true, who can blame him? She was an opportunist tramp. Well, that's what I heard.
Have you seen any of Oubier's wife's films?
Only one. Believe me, I was appalled, shocked, disgusted, and repulsed.
Well, you sure got your money's worth. Last time I went to the movies, I wasn't even titillated.
Oh, Georgie, George.
I suppose you have an import license for these relics?
Of course. But that's not my problem, sir. The professor arranges all the shipping. We simply collect the items from the docks.
Oh, we do have to go to the docks in this game, don't we? I remember that bit.
Could you tell me which docks Professor Oubier uses to import the artifacts?
Good God, no. I can't possibly reveal my commercial secrets.
Oh, never mind.
Do you get many Central American Indians in here?
And no, sir, this is Paris. Central America is several thousand kilometers southwest of here. Straight across the Atlantic Ocean and turn left. You can't miss it.
Well, as it happens, I saw some Central American Indians this very morning.
Tourists, sir. Paris is full of them at this time of year.
Tourists.
There is a gentleman over there who seems to be enjoying your wine.
I can't think why. It was very cheap.
I found this news story referring to a total eclipse of the sun.
Really, sir? Well, fascinating.
He's really not been much help, has he? Okay, can we... Ooh, credit card machine.
I had no possible use for a credit card reader.
Okay. Nothing there. Can we go over here? Packing cases? Can we read a label maybe that's on them? It's going to give us an idea. I bet he's going to stop us though, isn't he? Yeah. Can we go any further? Let's have a look.
Excuse me, sir.
Uh-huh.
That area is private.
Oh, so I'm not allowed back here?
No, sir.
Okay, so we need to get back there because we either got to get the information off one of these or maybe hide in one. That seems like an adventure game thing to do, doesn't it? Is there anything else we can actually do in here?
Spheres in a barren waste. Oh, very profound.
I'm thinking... Let's talk to the man again. It's very wobbly.
I'd had enough of talking to that slob.
Okay. What do we have here? haven't looked at the lipstick yet.
It was Nico's lipstick. It wasn't my color, and it reminded me of clowns.
We did look at that. Did we actually look at this?
It was the newspaper clipping referring to the imminent eclipse. Wrapped inside it
Ooh.
was another small piece of paper.
We didn't.
It was a bank statement for Ubier's account from an automatic telling machine. The last 5 withdrawals were for large amounts, and all made in Marseille.
Oh, we didn't do that.
It was Ubier's bank statement.
Can we talk to him about that? Because he's got a bank credit card thing, hasn't he? You want to talk to him about that? Oh, I can't do that.
I didn't think he'd be interested in that.
No.
I had no possible use for a credit card reader. It was Ubier's bank statement.
Can we go to the bank? Do we right-click on everything else? Right-click on this?
It was a pair of red, lace-trimmed panties decorated with a large black satin heart.
Classy. Let's right-click on this.
It was the poison dart which had stunned Nico. I'd never known anything keep her quiet so effectively.
Oh, George.
I didn't think he'd be interested in that.
No, okay. Oh, maybe. Maybe. We can poison this guy with the dart.
I thought about dipping the poison dart into his drink, but thought better of it.
Why? How weird, man. Right, never mind. We need that flask, don't we? Right, we could go back to the cafe, back to the house. What's in the house that we've missed? Nothing. I'm going to go back to the cafe. See if there's anything else there. Maybe I can walk around? No? I automatically just go and sit down. So I can't go and visit the church anymore, which is unfortunate. Can we talk to him anymore? About anything? Oh, we can. Let's talk about her.
Ever heard of Carol Climax, the movie star?
Yes, but I don't care for the kind of movie she's made. It's smut like that which has caused the moral decline of the Western world.
Oh, let's make smutty films then.
Is it true that Carol Climax was murdered by her husband?
First I heard of it. I thought she just retired.
Do you miss being a gendarme?
Yes, of course I do.
Oh, he's sad.
When I wore that uniform, I commanded the respect. Not anymore.
Oh, pick it up now. Now. Yes. Get in, you sneaky thief.
I grabbed the flask and was struck by a powerful smell of absinthe, a highly potent and illegal alcoholic drink.
Yeah. I'm sorry about your sadness and all that, but I've got to go and
I
rescue
could
a
either
girl.
go back to Ubier's house or visit the Glees Gallery.
Police gallery, please. Right, so the plan is to pour this highly illegal save file. No, not save file. Just still getting used to it. That into the glass. Where's the glass gone? There we go.
I splashed a little absinthe into the glass and hoped he wouldn't notice the change of color.
Oh dear.
Did you put something in my drink?
Yeah, I did. Well, what do you think?
Well, it's certainly an improvement over Gleese's wine. In fact, I could grow to like it.
Is that it? Put some more in. Put some more in.
Allow me.
Yes. This feels morally wrong. Uh-oh. Right, quick, run. Or rather, walk the way that you do, nonchalantly.
There was nothing in the case but styrofoam packing, but pasted on the side was the remains of a label.
Well, have a look at the label then.
It was a sturdy packing case.
Have a look at the label. Are you serious? Label. Okay. Pixel hunting.
Underneath the logo of a flying bird were the words Condor Transglobal Mars. The rest of the label was missing. It was beginning to make sense. Oubier had organized Nico's abduction. Oubier withdrew money from Marseille. Oubier was connected with Transglobal, who shipped their goods from a warehouse in Marseille. That's how the torn Transglobal label had once read. Marseille, not Mars. It wasn't much of a lead, but it was all I had. I set off immediately to catch the evening train. It was almost dawn when I arrived in Marseille. I traced Condor Transglobal to a desolate dockside.
And here we are, in Marseille. This is the bit that I always remember. No doubt it's the bit that you guys always remember as well. It's a very memorable section. Right, oh dear dog. Hello, doggy.
Here, boy. Hi, good morning.
Do you know what time it is?
No, I don't wear a watch. As my dad used to say, I'm not into time, man.
Well, you're too early.
Too early for what? Let's ask about the panties first, why not?
I have these very exotic panties.
Take them away, you pervert.
You deserve that. You deserve that, Georgie. What next is the most ridiculous thing? The dart.
Have you ever seen anything like this before?
No, pal, what is it?
A poison dart used for hunting.
What would you hunt with that? Mice?
No, monkeys and stuff. The tip is dipped in poison.
Hey, what you got against monkeys?
I love monkeys. I was just using them as an example.
Well, don't.
That was brilliant. I think we'll just do these in chronological order.
What time is it anyhow?
The big hand's on the floor. Why aren't you in bed?
I can explain everything.
Never mind, I ain't that interested.
What time do you open the gates?
7.
Do you mind if I hang out here till the docks open?
Please yourself, but you'll have a long wait. It's Sunday, and tomorrow is the start of the national holiday. Everything is closed for a month.
Well, wouldn't you just know it?
Oh dear.
Does that dog belong to you?
Nah, he comes with the job. I just feed him every now and then.
More then than now, I'd say.
We're going to have to use this to feed him, aren't we?
What's the dog's name?
20.
It's unusual for a dog.
It's his registration number. Security dog number 20.
That animal doesn't seem too hot for a guard dog.
No? You haven't seen him in action.
Doesn't look like he has the energy to wag his tail.
Just like my wife. She's like a slug in a coma until she's annoyed. Then she's like a tiger with a rat up its ass.
Sweet.
Yeah, indeed, sweet.
Ever heard of Condor Transglobal?
Sure. They have a warehouse here.
Well, could I take a look?
Not until after the holidays. Come back in a month.
I have to make a delivery to Condor Transglobal.
Where's your rig?
About half a mile down the road.
And you walked here? Jeez, are you some kind of nut?
Nah, it was easy. I just put one foot in front of the other. Are you gonna let me make my delivery?
Not without the paperwork. You get the papers, you make your delivery, and I get a fat backhander.
I was getting nowhere with the story about being a trucker.
Let's move on to Nico.
I'm looking for a young woman.
At the docks? What kind of woman do you have in mind?
You don't understand. It's my girlfriend I'm trying to find.
Well, I ain't seen her, and you should tell her. The docks ain't no place for a young lady. They're dirty and they're dangerous.
I'm certain my girlfriend was brought here when she was abducted.
What? Your girl was kidnapped?
Yeah. Struck down by an Indian with a poisoned dart.
Like the one you showed me?
The very same. I could tell he didn't believe me.
Oh no, never mind.
Have you ever heard of Professor Oubier?
Me? None of my friends are professors or anything like that.
What's cooking?
Beans. You know a man can live on nothing but beans.
Not this one.
I enjoy a good bean. Baked, of course.
Don't you ever get tired of eating beans?
Sure I do. What do you take me for?
And what's the alternative?
Peas. I can't eat them too often, though. They play hell with my digestion.
Have you ever considered changing your diet?
What's wrong with beans and beer?
You need me to tell you? You're pumping out enough methane here to fill a dirigible.
Oh dear, imagine the smell.
Take a look at this letter.
That's sick. Did you write it?
Oh, no. No, it's a letter from my girlfriend's admirer.
If I was you, I'd smack him in the mouth.
Well, that's not my style, but thanks for the advice.
Kind of is your style a little bit, George.
Do you know what kind of business Condor's involved in?
I'm paid to guard the gate. Their business is none of mine.
All right.
I gotta go now, but I'll be back.
Can't wait.
Okay, let's have a look. What else we have around here? We can go down the steps. Can we talk to the dog?
Hey, 20.
Right. If we climb this, is he going to try and bark at me? Yeah.
What's the big idea?
I don't know. The dog went berserk for no apparent reason.
He's trained to do that. The idea is to deter any would-be intruder.
Oh, I get it. Okay, I'm sorry.
That's okay. Just remember, he's a trained attack dog. A killer.
He's a killer dog. Alright, so we've got to go down here, down the steps, but we've also got to get in here to go and find where Nico is being kept. She's got to be around here somewhere. We're going to do all that in the next episode, guys. So, yeah, I feel like I'm making steady progress. We're already in Marseille at the docks. We'll be done in 3 episodes, no worries. Probably not. If you have enjoyed today's episode, please leave a like. I do really genuinely improve it. I really appreciate it. And it will improve the video. So thanks very much, guys. And until next time, have a wonderful morning, afternoon, or evening, whatever it is you're doing right now, and take care.